this has got to be my best. You know, it's the first year that, you know, Bob and I have been totally on the same page. I've been healthy all year. I haven't had any problems with my knees, and you know, it just feels good.
How good a quarterback was Bob Greasy this season?
Oh, he's been fantastic. This has got to be one of his best years. You know, he's throwing the ball great. He's coming up with the right play at the right time. He's just, you know, total field general. You know, I feel good about our season. I feel good about the things we've done. You know, a lot of things we could have done different where we wouldn't be in this predicament.
The Redskins scored 2 touchdowns in the first quarter and held on to keep their NFC wildcard playoff hopes alive this afternoon. The first came on a 59-yard Billy Kilmer to Frank Grant pass. The pass was deflected by L.A.'s Monty Jackson, but Grant grabbed it and went in untouched. The second was on this 3-yard Kilmer to Gene Fugate hookup that made it 14-0. They increased that lead to 17-0 after Mark Mosley hit on a third-quarter 45-yard field goal. But that seemed to bring the Rams to life. Rookie quarterback Vince Ferragamo, substituting for starter Pat Hayden, threw his first pro touchdown pass, hitting tight end Terry Nelson for 17 yards. With just over 5 minutes remaining in the game, Ferragamo brought the Rams to within 3 points when he found Jim Jodat all alone in the end zone on a 2-yard pass. Los Angeles had a chance to tie it up with 6 seconds left, but Rafael Septiem's 45-yard field goal try was wide to the right. But the Redskins were called for running into the kicker, giving Septien another chance. But it wasn't to be, as his second try with only 1 second left was off to the left. So the Skins win it 17-14 and now must wait and see how the Vikings and Bears do tomorrow to see whether they'll have a rematch with the Rams the day after Christmas. No, this isn't the ice skating rink at Rockefeller Plaza, but the Bears and Giants might have been wise to sign Dorothy Hamill before the game due to the icy field conditions at Giants Stadium. As it turned out, the only one who had any success skating through the snow was former Dolphin Larry Zonka, who picked up 99 yards. Walter Payton was held to 47 yards and fell far short of his attempt to break O.J. Simpson's season rushing record. With the Giants leading 6-3 in the fourth quarter, Chicago started moving. Bob Avellini's 26-yard pass to James Scott brought the Bears to the Giants' 10. One play later, rookie Robin Earl went in from the 4, but the point after was blocked, giving the Bears a slim 9-6 lead. New York came back and tied it up with 38 seconds left in the game on Joe Danello's 27-yard field goal. Regulation time ended and they headed into overtime. The Bears had 2 chances to win, but Bob Thomas missed on one field goal try, and another never got off as the snap from center was bobbled. With time running out, Avellini hit Payton on a swing pass, and he brought it down to the 10. With the clock running, Thomas came in and booted a 28-yard field goal with just 3 seconds left to win it 12-9. The win propels the Bears into the playoffs for the first time since they won the NFL championship in 1963 when they beat the Giants. And yes, they're celebrating in Tampa Bay tonight, thank you. The Bucs, if you can believe it, will carry a winning streak of 2 games into the 1978 season following their 17-7 upset victory over the Cardinals. A 1-yard touchdown run from Lewis Carter and a 61-yard scoring pass from Gary Huff to former Dolphin Morris Owens was all Tampa needed.
Hit him. It was a judgment call. I think it was a fumble. Apparently the official said Burt Jones was down. A lot of people told me they saw in the replay that Burt Jones wasn't down, and maybe it was a bad call by the official. I'm so disgusted that I'm almost going to puke. It just, you go out there and you play your heart out, and for nothing.
I felt I was down, but there again, you know, he made the call, and I think he made the right call. But it's a win for us, and hindsight's 20/20.
I won't even call it controversial because there certainly wasn't any controversy. I think anybody that saw it had to realize that the official made a mistake, and anything that he says about it, other than that, I think he's wrong, and just unfortunate that a call like that had to come into play in a game that was so meaningful to us. In the past, certainly we've had good calls that have helped us, but this one really hurt, and it's just unfortunate for our football team and the effort that they've put in this year to see the season go down the drain the way that it did.
Can anything be done on something like that, on a call like that?
No, it's strictly a judgment call, and football is made up of judgment calls, and the guy evidently thought that he was protecting the quarterback at that time and blew it dead. So, you know, to me it was just poor judgment on his part, but the score is in the book. That'll never change.
It was obvious to me that it was a fumble, and of course, you know, I don't want to second guess the officials because a lot of times they don't have the proper angle to see when the ball came out, and in other words, the ball could have popped out and they didn't see when Jones hit the ground. But you know, there's 6 of those guys out there, but it looks like that one of them could have really been sure in his mind that it was a fumble and should have taken charge and made the call, but it wasn't done. And you know, I'm not blaming anybody. It's a tough job, so I just hate that our fate had to, you know, rest on that particular type of play.